Hi friends, today I show you how to make fiary bread cupcake step by step. Subscribe your channel. Step number 1. Preheat the oven to 350 F or 180 C. Melt the butter in a saucepan. When the butter is melted, set it aside to cool. It is important that you cool the butter before working with it because you do not want the sugar to melt too fast, you want it crystallized on the top of each biscuit. Step number 2. Combine the white sugar, brown sugar and cinnamon in a bowl. Flatten or roll out the buttermilk biscuits, making sure to lay them on a flat surface. This step is optional, but if you want to take this recipe to the next level, do not skip this step. If you do choose to skip this step, bear in mind you will still have to make the sugar mixture. Step number 3. Cut a shallow hole in the center of each biscuit with a small, sharp knife. Fill the biscuit holes with a small amount of the sugar mixture, then cover the holes with the biscuit center that was cut out. Step number 4. Dust or sprinkle a little of the sugar mixture onto the tops of every biscuit. Using a muffin tray lined with cupcake wrappers, place about 1 or 2 biscuits, or 3 or 4 depending on the size, inside every wrapper. Step number 5. Dust or sprinkle a little of the sugar mixture onto the tops of every biscuit. Using a muffin tray lined with cupcake wrappers, place about 1 or 2 biscuits, or 3 or 4 depending on the size, inside every wrapper. Step number 6. Bake the friendship fairy bread in the oven for about 5 to 8 minutes or until the sugar has melted onto the biscuits. Take the fairy bread cups and leave them on a wire rack to cool. Do not leave them inside the muffin tray, it will be harder to cool. Step number 7. Combine powdered sugar, lemon juice and water in a bowl. If desired, you can add a few drops of food coloring. The consistency of the icing should be runny, but not too runny where it is like water. It should be opaque as well. You can omit the lemon juice and use other extracts as well. If you want to keep your icing plain, it tastes great that way too. You can also substitute water for milk. Use less milk though, because it is richer. However, it is entirely up to you. Step number 8. Drizzle the icing onto the fairy bread cups. Lastly, sprinkle some 100s and 1000s to complete the fairy bread cups. You can wait until the icing has set to serve them, or you can eat them immediately. Thanks for watching.